The name Kairos is an ancient Greek word meaning the right or opportune moment, the supreme moment, that one instant in time where everything comes together and the strike must happen. Think of when the archer must release his bowstring, when the sniper must pull the trigger, when the advancing unit must make their decisive move. This is a move that cannot be turned back from. It must happen at just the right instant. This is my inspiration for the Kairos, that special moment in time. It's one of my most popular knives that I've made for counterterrorism, combat, rescue, emergency response, hazardous disaster response, and survival. It has a super keen and sharp curved blade, originally adapted from my popular hooded warrior sniper's knife, which was designed with professional input from military clients during Operation Iraqi Freedom. Here's the component breakdown of the Kairos in the full kit. The knife is a crossover, tactical combat, counterterrorism, and working knife. I made the blade in super corrosion resistant and tough 440C high chromium martensitic stainless tool steel. I've hardened and tempered the steel using my T3 cryogenic process and its multiple tempered to Rockwell C59. For muted and non-reflective surface, I've given it my proprietary surface oxide treatment that I do for most of my counterterrorism knives. I call it Ghost Slate. The bolsters are zero care, high nickel, high chromium 304 austenitic stainless steel. I've contoured and rounded and shaped them for an impressive grip, particularly with the extended front bolster over the forefinger ring. The rear bolsters have a through-tang chamfered lanyard hole for security when needed. The handle scales are blue and black G10, which is a fiberglass reinforced epoxy composite that is one of the most durable and dependable man-made handle materials on Earth. This is my locking sheath, my hybrid tension tab lock design in black double thickness Kydex, black anodized high strength aluminum alloy, blackened stainless steel fasteners and fittings, and anodized 6AL4V titanium. The sheath allows locking, secure, or variable retention methods which are adjustable by the owner depending on his needs and preference. This is my leather locking sheath. It's my post-lock design made in heavy 10-ounce thick leather shoulder, hand stamped and tooled with blackened stainless steel reinforcement screws and marine-grade stainless steel snaps, as well as heavy nylon double row stitching. These are the two of the three included titanium springs in anodized 6AL4V titanium. These dog-leg springs allow variable spring retention pressure on the knife in the hybrid tension tab lock sheath and are changed out with simple included hex keys and machine screws. The tab lock arrangement is completely reversible. This is the third titanium dog-leg spring and it's mounted on the locking sheath. My maker's mark is engraved on every spring and the mechanism is reversible for right or left-hand sheath wear. These are the horizontal clamping straps made of anodized high-strength aluminum alloy. They allow horizontal wear of the locking sheath and rigidly clamp the sheath to the pack, gear, pouch attachment ladder system, webbing, or belt. These straps bolt the sheath to the gear without any movement. This is the second pair of the standard belt loops, which can be mounted in various positions on the locking sheath. There are 3 pairs in different sizes to accommodate a variety of belts, and the first pair isn't visible in this photo because it's on the back side of the locking sheath in the photo, so you can't see it. These are the vertical flat straps in anodized high-strength aluminum alloy. They are similar to the horizontal straps, clamping to the pack, gear, PALS webbing, or mount, but accommodate vertical wear instead of horizontal, clamping rigidly to the gear. This is the third pair of the standard belt loops. They accommodate 3 various sizes of belt to suit standard and typical belt positions. These are loops, not clamps, and allow limited sliding and movement like most typical belt loops, but they're made in die-formed aluminum alloy, and they're anodized. These are the horizontal belt loop adapter plates. They bolt to the locking sheath and allow standard belt loop wear, but in a horizontal position, like the middle of the back, like along the belt line. Because they are reversible, they allow a wide variety of positions and directions in line with the belt. This is the LIMA, my lamp-independent mount assembly. It's a holder and secure yet flexible frame holding a lightweight but intense and secure flashlight. It can be mounted anywhere along the sheath spine, inside, outside, front, or back, anywhere the standard machine screw spacing exists along the sheath welds. This is my standard sliding noose type lanyard, allowing the knife to be secured through the rear bolstered lanyard hole and around the wrist, tightening to fit the wearer. This is added security when working elevated or over water. These are extra bungee elastic cords for the HULA lamp assembly. This is the screw top tin with the spare and various machine screws, Chicago screws, and fasteners for the extensive kit hardware. The fasteners are blackened 304 austenitic stainless steel and are, of course, waterproof. Hex drivers are included. This is the UBLX, my ultimate belt loop extender. This extends the knife wear location to a lower point on the belt, keeping it lower than the waistline. The locking sheath is screwed and mounted to the UBLX, and it includes an adjustable anti-flop strap with an acetal buckle to keep the knife handle tight and close to the body when active. It also includes a hidden sharpener pocket. This is the diafold diamond sharpener. It's small, flat, and folding, and nests in the UBLX in the secure pocket. It's used for emergency or casual field touch-up, and probably to sharpen other people's knives. It's also useful for scribing and marking any material, even stone, because it's a diamond abrasive. At the edge of the image is the EXBLX, the extended length belt loop extender. It works the same as the UBLX, allowing lower wear, but in this case, it provides wear of the locking knife sheath along at the side of the leg with a wide adjustable leg strap and a acetal buckle for comfortable wear. This is the 2" by 6" double-sided diamond sharpening pad in 400 and 600 grit. It is stored in the heavy nylon webbing secured case underneath it in this photo. The thick case doubles as a working pad, since the diamond abrasive will cut and abrade anything it touches or lays on. It's truly aggressive. This is the HULA or Holder Universal Lamp Articulating. This is a unique main lamp holder with a removable, powerful LED rechargeable multifunction flashlight. In the secured holder, it is completely articulating, allowing 360-degree aiming and locking in position while being able to be mounted in any position on the locking sheath, front or back. It's completely waterproof and extremely durable, made of welded, anodized, high-strength aluminum alloy, and welded and blackened 304 stainless steel. This is the USB charger cord for the powerful variable intensity programmable HULA flashlight. And this is the USB charger cord for the LIMA, programmable variable intensity LED flashlight. This is the Sternum Harness, shown folded into a compact bundle. The Sternum Harness allows the locking knife sheath to be worn handle down, upside down, across the sternum, and it's made of polypropylene, nylon, polyester, and acetal. It's fully adjustable and it's waterproof. These are the storage tins and containers to keep all of the hardware, fasteners, loops, straps, tools, spare parts, and accessories organized in the kit. This is the double thickness embroidered cotton canvas drawstring bag for the leather sheath to keep it safe, clean, and protected in the kit when not in use. This is the double thickness embroidered cotton canvas drawstring bag for the HULA, the LIMA, and the cords. This is the heavy duty duffel bag for the entire kit. I make these in 1000 Denier Cordura Ballistic Nylon, which is polyurethane coated and water resistant. I line the interiors with heavy polyester felt, and all the stitching is double row polyester with reinforcements at the stress points. I make these with polypropylene sling loop and rubber handles with my embroidered quality without compromise patch and a removable hook and loop embroidered name patch.